The Oregon Ducks have won 10 games or more in 4 of the last 5 seasons. Just in the last 5 or 6 years, Oregon has won a Rose Bowl, a Fiesta Bowl, and 2 Pac-12 titles. This past offseason, they were able to keep head coach Dan Lanning, who I think is one of the best coaches in all of college football, from going to Alabama. Oregon hasn't made the college football playoff since losing the national title in the first year of the tournament to end the 2014 season. The 2023 team would have made an expanded college football playoff, and I have no doubt that we are going to see them in this year as we enter into the first year of the expanded playoff. They are going to be playing a more difficult schedule this year now that they are in the Big Ten. Ohio State is going to be coming to Eugene this year. They have to go to Michigan, and they also have to go to Wisconsin. And of course, they're going to have to play Washington as well, who they're 0-3 against over the past 2 seasons. Let's jump right in and talk about their offense this year. They lost Bo Nix, Troy Franklin, and Bucky Irving to the NFL draft this year, and somehow the Oregon offense might be even better this year. Now, Dillon Gabriel is not Bo Nix, but the transfer from Oklahoma could end this season as the NCAA's all-time passing leader if he does what he's supposed to do this year. They have a loaded offensive line again this year. Josh Conerly, a tackle, might be the team's best pro prospect. And don't worry about the rushing game either. Jordan James scored 11 times and averaged over 7 yards per rush last year. For the passing game, they received Texas A&M transfer Evan Stewart, who has a huge pro upside. They also still have Tez Johnson, who caught 10 touchdown passes last year and came close to hitting 1,200 yards. Overall, this offense should be just as good as they were last year. On the defensive side of the ball, this was the best scoring defense in the Pac-12 last year. They received 2 great defensive linemen in the portal this year, Derek Harmon and Jamari Caldwell. The linebackers should also be decent again this year. Jeffrey Bassa is a strong interior presence, finishing second on the team with 72 tackles. For the defensive secondary, they only have 1 top defensive back returning, Rasheem Johnson, but they got a lot of good guys in the portal. Jabbar Muhammad from Washington and Cam Alexander from UTSA. Duke transfer Brandon Johnson, he had 128 tackles with 11 broken up passes over 3 years there. This secondary is going to go deep. They should be terrific. Oregon is one of my favorite teams going into 2024. They are strong in just about every position group. I love Dan Lanning. Even if this squad loses 2 games, expect to see them in the playoff. I'm excited to see how they're going to do this season. Let me know in the comments how many games you'll think these guys will win.